Greetings, Mech Warriors. Good to see ya. My name is TTB, and this, of course, is German Mechgineering. And today, guys, I thought to myself, well, I've given you so much MWO beta content so far. You guys deserve a treat from Mechwarrior Online. So, we're going to play something most people never ever touch, not even with a pointy stick. It is the Executioner Kirby Hero Mech. Look at this beautiful paint job. Gold, red and black, and as you can see, we're rocking some energy weapons and some missiles. Let's jump right into the build. For this build, I am going to be using double ATM-12s, one on the right torso, one on the left torso. These are from the Executioner Kirby Hero Mech Omnipods. We're using the Executioner Delta right arm and the Kirby left arm. In the right arm, we are putting 6 total ER small lasers and an ER micro laser. We're also fitting in there a clan active probe and half ton of ammo of ATM. In the left torso and in the right torso, we are putting both 1 ton of ATM ammo and 2 tons in the left arm, plus 3 ER micro lasers and 2 clan double heatsinks. So as you can see, we're stuffing this mech to the brim with weapons, ammo, and heatsinks. We're lowering the legs a little bit to be able to accommodate all of that. We could actually lower the head armor a little bit and increase the leg armor, but I found that this should be fine. 130 CT armor on this Executioner, not too shabby for a 95-ton assault mech in the clan variant, and also the arms are nice and tanky as well. Alpha Strike Firepower 87.5, but of course this is a little bit deceptive because remember guys, the Alpha Strike Firepower gets calculated with the 24 damage here on the ATM-12, so only the second stage, not the full 36 damage. So you can add to that 87.5 damage, you can actually add 24 extra damage, and that leaves us at about 111.5 Alpha Strike damage. So this thing hits like a freaking truck. Do not underestimate it. And we also have, with all those ER smalls and ER micro lasers, we have some good, nice pinpoint damage that we can use to finish off targets that have been damaged by our ATMs. Now, for the skill tree, we are going to be using the firepower tree, left-hand side for high explosive 1 and 2, missile spread 1 and missile rack 1 and 2. We're also taking a lot of the heat gen nodes. I'm not taking any of the laser duration nodes because we're using lasers that have a fairly short burn time. Instead, we're going to be using these points into the survival tree to take full armor, so the left-hand side and the right-hand side, plus 1 point here in skeletal density. Nothing in mobility. Operations get shrunken down a little bit. We only have heat containment 1, 2, and 3, and cool run 1 and 2. In the sensors tree, we have full radar deprivation and full seismic, which is really, really good with this build because our lasers work at closer ranges, and also the ATMs work under the range of the full seismic sensor range. And then, last but not least, auxiliary tree, double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, very important. No double artillery strike needed in this one, particularly. And by the way, guys, of course, this is an Executioner, so we do have Clan Mask Mark IV, so this thing has a nice speed boost available to it. So, to sum it up, we have a highly maneuverable mech that has an alpha strike that you will not expect from an Executioner. You will not expect the sheer firepower that comes from this thing, I can guarantee you. And I guarantee my opponents won't either. So, they will never know what hit them. So without further ado, guys, let's take this bad boy into a dropship. And let's see how it performs. And of course, as always, I'll see you there. Well guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be the Grim Plexus, and as always I have 2 maps for you today, guys, and I would recommend you watch them both. One match has a little bit more damage, the other one has a little bit more kills. Right now I'm trying to mark that enemy UAV so my teammates can go ahead and take it down, and we're gonna look towards the right hand side to see what we can find in terms of the enemy, and then we will engage. Okay, there's an enemy Warhawk, ERPPC loadout, very, very nice, but he's getting closer to us. Let's see if we can get into a spot where we can shoot our ATMs and drop into cover. No chance for retaliatory fire on his part. Now we are not in perfect range here, we need to be a little careful, a little bit low on ammo here, but it's okay. We just keep on pumping a little bit of extra damage into him to soften him up for a time when we go in with our ER smalls and ER micros and start really drilling down to the core of his mech here. Now, the enemy team doesn't seem to want to engage. Oh, hello. That is me, by the way, guys, shooting ATMs without a lock. You don't have to have a lock on your ATMs. Sometimes if you do a snapshot, if you have a big target like this Atlas right there, you just shoot the ATMs without actually having a lock there, and they will still hit and do damage if they are above that threshold of 130 meters. I just stopped an artillery strike on the enemy assaults over in Gulf 8. You can see we had 3 or 4 hit markers, so that was a nice bit of damage in, and something's attacking me from the back. Oh, look at that, it's a suicidal mad dog. Hello there, sir. Thank you for coming, and bye-bye. There we go. So, I think that'll teach him not to shoot me in the back. If you're gonna shoot me in the back, at least make sure you kill me. Otherwise, I will turn around and I will shoot you back. But we've established that, haven't we? So, let's see what we can do here on this side. My teammates are pushing, which is nice. That is normally not the case on this map. So, we're gonna go ahead and help them out here by engaging onto the enemy wolfhound. I'm gonna go with the legs here, and once he's in range, we might drop the ATMs, but he dies beforehand. That's okay though. We're just gonna go ahead and push further in. Now, there's the Warhawk again, and as you can see, we did enough damage to him to open up his side torso together with our teammates. That Warhammer 2C is also not too fresh, so maybe we can get a good jump shot in here. They all seem to be down here in the left-hand side, so we will turn to the right and take them at an angle, not head-on, because that is going to be suicidal, but at the angle that should be fine. Let's get the Dervish once we can get a lock onto him. There we go, ATM 24 into target. That is a nice bit of damage. Now it's time to kill the Warhawk. ATMs! Missed. I didn't lock them. Well, there you go. Even TTP makes mistakes, and a lot of them, but it's okay though. We will just keep onto the Warhawk and try to kill him here through the CT. One more jump shot might do it, and it didn't do it. That is sad. Okay, well, my teammates can deal with this guy. He's one-shot CT. We are going to go ahead and find some different targets here. Maybe Charlie down here in the Nova. Get some more damage into him. Hello there, good sir. I can't get the lock. Yeah. That's okay though. We'll switch onto the Huntsman and engage onto him, lock him, and there we go. So much ECM on the enemy team, it's insane. And it's all together. It's weird. Okay, well, doesn't matter. These guys are going to have a problem here. Let's help out my teammate here. He's getting engaged upon by that Nova Cat, but he's got a Lurm and SRM mixed loadout. He was at the totally wrong position for the kind of build that he has. Let's go onto that enemy Warhammer. ATMs a go. We take away the side torso, and with the lasers and ATMs do some more damage. Beautiful. Okay, now once again we're gonna go to the side here and hold for a second, check whether the enemies are pushing or not. They are not, so we're returning back to the center and ATM that Dervish and fall back to cover. The good thing is we have Mask, and that is really helpful for us because it allows us to have short bursts of speed. And hello there, Mr. Atlas, and hello there, his buddy Warhammer 2C. He's a little bit too close right now, but we can shoot with the lasers. Just make sure you first stop the jump jet button and then press the lasers, otherwise you're gonna mess up your aim. Okay, let's help out here with the Atlas. He does not look very good. CT red, CT dead. Beautiful shot by my teammate. And we can now engage onto the enemy Dervish. Hopefully not kill my teammate in the process because he jumped in front of me. But luckily nothing bad happened there. Okay, 8 kills over 3. This thing should be almost in the books. What else do we have here? Okay, interesting. There's a Nova there. We've got a light back in front and a Huntsman that I just had in the target. Oh, that's a Raven. Quaff the Raven, nevermore. Can we get the Nova? Not really, unfortunately. That's okay though. We can just get closer and try to do some more damage that way. Warhammer dies. Only the Raven left. Where is the Raven? There is the Raven! Let's hit the Raven with our lasers, block him from running away. Teammate takes him down, 12 kills over 3 final score, and we still have about 100 ATMs left, but bear in mind guys, this wasn't done with the ammo on the ATMs upgraded in the skill tree. So, here are the stats: 1 killing blow, 11 assists, 2 kills damage dealt, 1022 damage done, 345 damage taken, and 10 components taken out. So, that is 1k damage in an executioner, guys. Just lasers and a bit of ATMs. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, of course, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB, and we're jumping right into the next match. So let's see what we can do here in the Canyon network. I'm already taking fire here from PPCs, which is fine. I like to go very aggressive towards the middle because the enemy team is always slow at this position when they're starting in Charlie 5 towards Charlie 4 to move towards the lower ridge side. They either walk on top, and if your teammates are aggressive at that point, you can really do a lot of damage to them, or they drop down into the canyon, and if they drop down into the canyon, and if you have a fast mech, then you can chase him behind them. As you can see, this mech does over 85 kph with mask on. You can chase him behind them and do some really nice damage here. So let's turn around and see if we can find something down there, maybe an assault or something. No, not quite. Okay. Oh, there was something on my right-hand side. I saw something. There is an assault below us, and there's also a Nova coming in. No, he doesn't have AMS, so that's good. We'll shoot the Nova, then we'll drop down, and we see enemy Mauler. At a range where I don't want to see him, with quad LB10. That is not very good for me. So let's try and dodge him a little bit, get backwards with the mask, and then engage like crazy. We've opened up his CT, and if I can get another salvo in with my lasers and ATMs, we can take him down. Beautiful. Okay, didn't even need the lasers, ATMs was enough. I want to try to get up there, but unfortunately I can't. Teammates are not really trying to push in here. These guys are so slow. The enemy team is rotating into us on our left side already, and these guys haven't even gotten around the corner yet. That's okay though. We have mask, we can close the distance quite quickly, and we're gonna go onto the enemy bushwhacker here, shoot some ATMs around the corner, and hopefully not get shot by his Rakataka. There we go. And let's do the same thing again. Finally we can see him and his buddy here, the one we to see. That's a better target for me. Jump jets, get those ATMs into target, and then lasers, take away the arm, one EMC gone. Switching targets to the next one in line, getting a little bit of damage to the Orion 2C, and then we might go for the bushy. Nope, teammates taken down. Beautiful. Now, we just have to keep the speed up here. As you can see, my teammates are opting to go for the large rotation, the furthest out possible from the middle. That is a clear sign of people being very afraid of getting murdered. So that's okay though. We're gonna go through the middle here and engage onto the Eben Jack over there and his buddy, whatever that is. I might have some ECM going on there. Yeah, okay, that is that is a Marauder 2C with ECM. Okay, so let's drop the artillery strike. Does the teammate see red smoke? He's standing right next to it, but he ignores red smoke. Okay, let's get that bunny-eared bastard over there, if we can get him. Oh, the enemy team is pushing into the middle. This is dangerous now. We're right in the middle, sandwiched between the enemy team. Okay, that one to see. Maybe we can stop these guys with artillery strike here. Then use the ATMs on the one to see. Or the Orion here, he doesn't look too healthy. Yep, the Orion takes another shot to the CT, the lasers actually seal the deal, and we use our speed to get the hell out of dodge and not get rotated in by the enemy. Now notice, I'm not gonna go for the full rotation, I just went behind cover so I'm gone for a sec, and then I re-emerge on the other side and we go in. Once again, that Dervish, for example, CT very orange or red, and CT dead, switching him over to the next target here on Alpha, onto the Awesome, and once again the ATMs didn't seal the deal, not quite. It's okay though, we go into the override. We are 9 kills over 3, this should be in the books. We've got a Marauder 2C over there still, and another buddy of his to the right hand side, that's the Nova, that just got obliterated. Alright, 2 targets left, let's go for the Marauder 2C here. Haha, speed and ATMs, it is a deadly combination. Also a very hot combination right now. I can't really shoot, but I want to get another salvo in here with the ATMs. There we go. And there is the kill. 12 kills over 4, final score. Teammate has big poop on his back. I would say props for effort. Let's have a look at the scoreboard to see how we did. 4 killing blows, 7 assists, 2 solo kills, 3 kill most damage dealt, 812 damage done, 621 damage taken, 8 components destroyed. So you can see this thing does damage, kills targets, but can also tank quite a bit of damage. So it's a very fun mech to play, guys. Give the Executioner a chance. It is a little bit harder to play than most assaults, but it's also more mobile and it has jump jets, so you have more tactical options. And wherever you are on this planet, take care.